Right guys, I'm going to go through how to wrap up a bar and wrap it up so that it's neat and tidy, so that it will be ready for you next time. So firstly, before you wrap your bar up, release the D-power line or the trim line and stretch those out correctly all the way. Then pull the D-power line all the way through so that the chicken loop is right up to the bar. Then take your centre lines through and around until you reach the third line. So I now have my two middle lines and my third outside line on there, and then bring it up to the fourth outside line, steering line, and I now have a bar and lines which is all neat and tidy straight into there. And then I continue wrapping until I get that bar on. I'm figure of 8 over to keep those nice and tight onto the frame, onto the bar, and then I pull out any knots and loose lines as I go along, keeping them all nice and tight. And my thumb and forefinger are tight on that bar and lines so that they're holding in nice and tight and they don't fall off. Wrap it around until you get to the end. When we get to the last bit, nice and tight there, on there, I've wrapped up. I then put the bungee over the first section there, and then bring as many of those lines down. I might be able to get all 3 or all 4 in that section there, and that last bit, and then bungee that down into there. And that is as simple. Leave these lines. If there's a last line like that, I can then slip that under one of the bungees at the end there, and it's done. If I start wrapping these bar lines around the bar, next time I come to get it out, the student or whoever I've got to set up the line will just pull it out and wrench it out, and then it'll just pile up into a big knot on the sand, and then we're spending an hour and a half just undoing lines. This, if it's wrapped up like nice and tidy like that and hung up from either that or on the bar, that won't then tie itself up in knots in either the back of your car or in their centre. So that'll be neat and tidy, ready for you to go next time. Easy.